Okay. Okay, I'm gonna continue with Half-Life. Yeah, it's funny how I accidentally called it Half-Life, Hard Life for a second. Isn't it? Yeah, some people will probably say that's rather applicable, can't it? Anyway,
Please,
last
leave me
time
alone until after the experiment.
I was just
Excuse me, Gordon, but I'm rather busy now.
last time I was just outside the test chamber, waiting to go in to do the experiment, and now we're starting the second part. It's time to go in. So yay! So now these scientists should shut the door. Yeah, like so. For a minute there, I thought it was just a game problem or something. So let's get started.
Testing. Everything seems to be in order.
All right, Gordon. Your suit should keep you comfortable through all of this. The specimen will be delivered to you in a few moments. If you would be so good as to climb up and start the rotors, we can bring the anti-mass spectrometer to 80% and hold it there until the carrier arrives.
Let me just check to see that the camera. Yeah, it's everything's running, isn't it? And yeah, I'm moving. Yeah. Okay, let's set this in motion. Enduring, aren't I?
Very good. We'll take it from here.
Power to stage 1 emitters in 3, 2, 1.
Look at me, I'm literally standing on the monitor.
Stage 2 emitters activating now.
Scary.
We cannot predict how long the system can operate at this level, nor how long the reading will take. Please work as quickly as you can.
I don't know if it'd be better.
Capacitors to 105%. It's probably not a problem. Probably, but I'm showing a small discrepancy. Well, no, it's well within acceptable bounds again. Sustaining sequence.
We're a bunch of fools.
Just been informed that a sample is ready, Gordon. It should be coming up to you any moment. Look to the delivery system for your specimen.
I'm not so sure I want to do this. I mean, the crystal looks rather like it could be potentially unstable. So maybe we should get together and talk about this.
Insertion for a non-standard specimen. Go ahead, Gordon. Slot the carrier into the analysis pool.
Actually, I think maybe we should.
What is he doing in there?
Nothing you need to worry about, Gordon. Go ahead.
Funny, I don't think I've ever heard them say that before. Yeah, I think we should get together and maybe talk about this and plan it more thoroughly rather than starting this machine up at level.
Gordon, we cannot predict how long the system can operate at this level, nor how long the reading will take. Please work as quickly as you can.
Never mind repeating themselves, so let's do it. Oh no. I'll pull it out. Oh no. This isn't good at all. I best find somewhere to hide. Oh no, I'm sleeping like a baby. Feel safe now. Feel safe and comforted. Oh no, I'm alright. This was rather unexpected, don't look at me. I mean you no harm. I thought that when you pulled the thing back, that was supposed to make a vortigaunt fall down into this room when everything starts going haywire. Guess I didn't pull it out far enough, maybe. Things seem strangely quiet. Maybe we should leave this place. Strange how there's only one of them in here though, isn't it? Maybe the other ran out or something. Donald Duck, I'm one of your biggest fans. Open the door so we can get together and talk and I can get your autograph. Seems rather hopeless, doesn't it? He seems rather motionless. Looks like it's hopeless for this one as well. Oh, he's alive. There's relief. Got a nice shiny helmet too, hasn't he?
You are from the Anomalous Materials Lab. Yes, I recognize you.
Or aren't we in the Anomalous Materials Lab? You must have a very short memory then. Anyway, enough standing around bickering. We've got to get to safety. Follow me. As you can see, this game likes to keep people on their toes. And it's rather grisly, isn't it? A skull with an eye still lodged in its socket. Yes, it seems everything has hit the fan now. These doors don't look to be in very good shape all of a sudden. But at least we've got some peace and quiet now.
Why didn't they listen? Tried to warn them. I never thought
So
I'd
did
see
I.
a resonance cascade, let alone create one.
Gordon, you're alive. Thank God for that hazard suit. I'm afraid to move him and all our phones are out. Please, get to the surface as soon as you can and let someone know we're stranded down here. You'll need me to activate the retinal scanners. I'm sure the rest of the science team will gladly help you.
Yes, and so this is supposedly Eli Vance.
Well, there goes our grant money.
This is supposedly Eli Vance, the main character in Half-Life 2, who we'll eventually meet.
Responsible for this mess.
And so I'm guessing this might be Isaac Kleiner. He's more accident prone, slightly more ditzy friend, I suppose you could say. After all, they seem to be fast friends here with how
Would you
he...
like to get one of these blood samples under a microscope?
Not particularly. With how they're together and so here, and how he seems to care for himself, how he seems to care for him so much. No, this isn't good at all. the immoralities of science, I suppose you could say. Don't pet the animals.
I suspected this could happen, but the administrator just would not listen.
That's why it's foolish to have leaders who are so far away from the action.
Fine. You won't even know I'm here.
What do you have to say about these things in here?
How interesting. Just look at that.
You can say that again, friend. Love the ominous music. This place is really being torn apart. Oh no. I don't want to be face to face with these things. I better run away. I've got nothing here to defend me. Oh no, just these lasers are free. Bursting out of the pipes, just like I feared earlier when I was on my way to the experiment. I'd best avoid these. I don't want to touch them. Could be deadly. Something to defend myself with. That was rather unlucky of you. That was an accident. So yeah, that was my first death, and now I need to traverse all these traps and deadly occurrences again. Everything in the world is exploding. That's never a good sign. Yeah, I want to go back and experiment. Oh, I can't believe that happened again. Getting really unlucky here with these lasers. I had a fear that I'd end up looking like a huge newbie playing this, especially before I even really come into any combat situations as well. Okay, now I'll try going back once more to do some scientific investigations, I suppose you could say. And I didn't die that time. Finally I win against the lasers. The toxic lasers of doom. Okay, you thought you were tough last time, didn't you, Mr. Headcrab? That's the names, by the way. Oops. So awkward feeling like you're sliding around on these floors. So I want to see if you can kill these. Guess not. That's a bit unfair. How he can hurt me. How he can hurt me in there and I can't hurt him, isn't it? Seems like I can't break this open either. And I'm making him panic, so I'd better leave. Yeah. seems to be rather erratic now, that energy being unpredictably going from computer panel to computer panel with no real predictable rhyme or reason, I suppose you could say. Ah, that was a relief. It's funny, I was making the marks on the walls again, isn't it? Even though it had made them before I went back over there. And it's interesting how it looks like a giant loaf of bread almost, or it's carving into the wall, isn't it? And so here, when doors don't open, we need to use brute force in this game, like so. But maybe the door, maybe the power will work on this door, maybe. Guess not. I wonder if they left any supplies or anything. So the ends of us doesn't get you onto ladders. Guess I should have paid attention with the hazard coaster I did the other day. Anyway, we've got some battery power at least for our hazard suit now, which is good, which is quite welcome indeed. And look, that chicken leg there just vanished. That's not good for if we get hungry or something, is it? And yes, I'm ending up having to climb these ladders that I didn't want to originally. What is this?
Man, am I glad.
Things seem to be going strangely. I mean, I've never seen that security guard run away like that. Eesh. Oh, there he is. Come on.
Bring it on.
This isn't hard, isn't it? Only I thought they could take more punishment than that.
Yeah, we might stand a better chance if we team up.
Yeah, you could say that again. I'd say we'd best get rid of the evidence. After all, when the government finds this place, we could get in serious trouble if they notice these things here. Or knowing what governments are like, they might even try and breed things like this. I mean, have you ever seen the Aliens films? Yeah, I guess I'm just rambling on a bit, aren't I, and you aren't impressed. So let's try and find our way out of this mess. Let's just get rid of the evidence first. Do you like that picture of yourself? I think you were looking a bit pale on that day. Were you sick or something? Anyway, I'm glad you look like you've got your complexion back now. It's good that you're healthy because I need all the help I can get now that things have gone so badly wrong and all. You know, actually, I think you'll shoot me if I destroy this.
Right now.
Actually, I think you'll shoot me if I destroy this body, so let's ignore it. Oh no, there's more of them. Get shooting them. I'll stand behind you so you feel like you're... So
Open fire!
But I don't have a gun. It's funny, I don't remember him saying open fire in Half-Life 2, in this game, I mean. But he says that in Half-Life 2 sometimes. And yes, this scientist is having a bad day, isn't it? I think we'll be doing him a favour if we very roughly destroy this kill this head crab. I mean, it might be a bit too late.
Target range time is gonna pay off today.
Destroy the evidence.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I was saying that all day earlier on, and only now you feel that way, do you? Mm. Interesting looking blood. Seems like our friends who were eating before came to a bad end as well, doesn't it? And because this
I'll be
machine,
happy to survive this with all my parts.
because this vending machine seemed broke earlier on, let's see if we can see what the problem is with it.
I don't know if we should go any further. This doesn't look right.
I can't really identify the problem. Anyway, enough of that. Let's go and see what happened in our locker room. Yes, more bad things, it seems. Or at least the scientists who were in here got done with their toiletries. And so, I wonder who shut my locker, and where's the security guard gone all of a sudden? I don't like to be left on my own, but it does mean now I'm in private I can destroy this body. That felt a bit ropey when I opened this door and immediately went through it. Hope this isn't hard. Chocolate bars. This'll come in handy for if I start feeling those hunger pangs later on. I'm a bit bothered about the about getting so much power for my suit from those batteries. I hope it's still on hard mode. And that the guard seems to have vanished off the face of the earth, or oh no, there he is. Yeah, let's go. Eerie music. Ah, he's just acting a goat over there, so I'll leave him. Seems we can't go this way. And this door, obviously out of action.
Attention. Any Sector C science personnel, please report status.
There might not be any now, and that's what I'm worried about. Ah! Why does everything have to explode these days? Probably doesn't help lacking on the micro. You seem to be in a rather precarious position. Maybe I should help you. Oh, I didn't like that trigger. Oh no. Sometimes I feel like it would be better if I didn't try at all. Are you okay? Oh, okay, get rid of the evidence. Even though there's still some evidence there. Can't remember what happens if you whack this one. Oh, those crackles make me feel guilty when I'm damaging electrical equipment though. Headcrab City, it seems. So much defective equipment in here. It's almost like the interior of starships in Star Trek that'll explode with all the exploding, with all the consoles that'll explode the second the ships come under attack and get hit just once even. Yeah, when the ships get hit just once.
Sector C science personnel, please report status immediately.
hard to believe our experiment going awry could cause all of this chaos, all of this destruction with all of the machinery all toppled all over the place, isn't it? Oh no. Can we get him here to help him? Oh, too late, I guess. Rather brutal, I know. But these are desperate times, and desperate times bring desperate actions out of desperate men like myself. And remember that scientist earlier that was on the computer surfing the internet? Well, this is the fate that has befallen him. I mean, they say if you spend too much time in front of a screen, your eyes go square, but this is ridiculous. At least I put him out of his misery. Evidence. Don't you just love that skillful jump out of the window I did? That's what you call a double knockout, I suppose, or a double kill. Not good. At least now we can get in this place that we were forbidden from getting to before. Oh, and this is why we were forbidden, isn't it? Terrifying creatures that they didn't want us to see. You look a bit worse for wear. Oh no. Let's try and help him down before he gets hurt. Oh no. Seems a bit late. Looks like we're dealing with some rather grisly hombres here.
I certainly hope you know what you're doing.
Yes, you better follow me if you know what's good for you.
It appears the containment system has completely failed.
You can say that again. Is stealth a thing in this game? I'm not sure. Oh look, it's him again, the mysterious man. These are called hound eyes. But first,
You're going to have to leave me, Gordon.
Get rid of the evidence and all. These are called hound eyes, creatures which attack you with sound. I suppose they call them hound eyes because of their slight resemblance to a dog. A very slight resemblance, if you ask me. Yes. I find them cute sometimes, though, with the sounds they make. The barking like sounds. Yeah, but sorry, evidence. Except it seems to be made of metal. Guess not. Oh, for a minute there I thought I was stuck. I was about to freak out. I make incredibly slow progress, don't I? Can't stand the sight of blood, can you? Hearing some very disturbing sounds here. How long have we been going for? Oh no. Don't want one of those on my face, I'll end up becoming a zombie. Is stealth a thing in this game? I can't remember with how old it is. So much for stealth, my friends. Hi, are you okay? You look a bit worse for wear.
Ah, you have one of the new HEV suits. That should be very useful.
What's that
All
bumping
right.
you can hear? Yeah, you better follow me. 19, that's Steve Eisman's number. I wonder if these people who made this place are Detroit Red Wings fans. And there's our scientist friend, our other scientist friend down here. Yeah, but let's sneak in here because we never know what's going. Feeding
You smell
time.
what I smell? I really don't know.
What you smell? I can see what you smell. Although you see me. Always go for the head, my friends.
Marshall, look at those peculiar markings.
Anyway, now that we've found a nice cozy supply room, I'll save the game here with my back cozily against a wall so that I feel nice and safe and secure, knowing nothing can attack me from behind. And I'll save the game here, and we'll continue next time. So, goodbye, everyone. Yes, and have a nice day, and don't get killed by any mutated alien creatures or parasites from another dimension. And I bid you all farewell.